Welcome back to See the Stories, our signature segment of the 3-hour news show. So we want to talk about food during this segment.
My
We
favorite.
do,
Yeah.
we do. Let's.
My favorite.
We're going to talk with Alex, but we're not going to ask him about sauerkraut or anything like that. We're going to ask him about some Indonesian food. But do you know, guys, what are on the top list of food atlas coming from Indonesian?
Oh, a lot.
We know
Is
that a lot. We
siom-
talk about it a lot, right? It's Siomay.
Yeah.
rendang.
Siomay, rendang. If I'm not
Nasi
mistaken,
goreng.
bukis also.
Bukis.
Yeah, bukis.
Pempek.
Oh,
Favorite.
martabak. Remember martabak? Oh
I
my
love
God.
martabak. Can I
Yeah.
just order martabak like
You
after
can.
this?
I thought you want to stop snacking.
I
Let me get my phone and order for you.
Speaking of which, as Indonesian, we must be familiar with the taste and proud of them, of course, right? But how about if we ask a foreigner's view about our food?
And now we are connected to Alex Welder, a content creator from Germany, who will share his experience in tasting Southeast Asian food in particular, especially Indonesian street food, on his travel journey. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Hi, Alex. Thank you so much for being here as well. And you are connected with Hilyani, Hans, and also Alia here in the studio.
Hi,
So, Alex, we saw in your Instagram content about traveling and food experience, which actually, that makes it two of us. Now, speaking of which, tell us your story in visiting Indonesia.
Yeah, so my first visit to Indonesia was in 2022. I came to Bali, like most foreigners from Western countries typically. And I spent there 2 months and loved the food, but I love Bali also, but we all agree that it's more touristy than the other places, right? So I was quite interested to see also other parts of Indonesia, which I did the following year in Java. I made a couple of friends in Java and Lombok and to Flores, and we fell in love with the culture. So, and because of my friends also I made there, I'm always trying to go back there regularly, once a year at least.
Interesting. I mean, you don't want to stop just in Bali, right? Because
Yeah.
it's too touristy. You want to dig deeper into some other, very authentic Indonesian food. So let's talk about street food because we love street food so much. We don't really care about the hygiene. Indonesian dish,
Yes.
Siomay, you know this one, right? Was featured as the world's best street food and also best dumpling. What do you think about it? You like it?
I tried it a lot of times. Obviously, if it's number one spot, there's quite some competition, right? So I'm not too sure about that, but personally from the street food, I love satay, or gado. So there's Martabak, right? So there's a lot of street food options, and it's hard to live without just one specific favorite dish, especially among street foods. The street food culture is amazing. So that's something I love about Indonesia, that you can have lots of street foods, lots of different stalls to try.
Yeah.
So you were actually mentioning about martabak, right?
Yes.
So-
I like martabak.
I know this is actually a very peculiar mix for the Western people. The cheese and the chocolate. I want to know your opinion on that because us in Indonesia, we love our cheese and chocolate
Cheese,
mixed
chocolate,
together.
Sesame and peanuts.
Oh my
Yes.
God!
And
Do not mess with
condensed
us
milk.
Yeah, just
on that.
that's like the classic.
Yeah, like
Yeah, but I want to know your view, your opinion on the chocolate and cheese topping. What do you think about that?
Yeah, so before I tried it, I was quite skeptical about it, not gonna lie, but I tried especially the pisang keju, right? So that's one of my favorites.
Yes.
After I tried it. So it looked unfamiliar to me, but they do it right. It's a good combination, actually.
See, we're right.
Yay.
Approved by Alex.
Approved.
Yeah.
All right, so you mentioned about Indonesian dishes like martabak and then satay and also gado-gado. So out of all of them, Indonesian dishes, what do you like about Indonesian dishes? What about it? Like, what is it about the taste?
So I would say, first of all, I love spicy food, so that's why Indonesia is already very high on my list compared to other foods in Asia. So I think if you love spicy food, then Indonesian food is great. I think also it's great if you're a vegetarian because you have so many options. It's not so meaty and unlike other cuisines in Southeast Asia. So you have a lot of options, vegetarian substitutes. When I think of the street food they have in West Java, tapioca based stuff like cireng, cimol.
Oh,
that
God.
kind of
No
stuff.
way.
Cireng cimol.
So that's yeah, but also jack, for example, is one of my favorite. Use like jackfruit, right? So that's something you don't have in,
Jack.
I think, any other cuisine in the world. That kind of fruit as a meat substitute, and yeah, these are the things I really love about Indonesian food.
Yeah, so you mentioned about you are liking spicy food, right?
Yeah.
So my question is, so do you like sambal terasi and rujak? Do you know them?
Yeah, okay, yeah. There's many different kinds of sambal, right? There's some which are like more and some which are less spicy.
Okay.
But okay, Alex, this got me really wondering because a lot of foreigners visiting Indonesia for, let's say, for the first or the second time, they got what they called, if you're in Bali, you call it Bali belly. But in Jakarta, you call it Jakarta belly,
Oh.
things like that. But basically, it's something not right with your digestive system, mostly is
Yeah.
diarrhea. So have you got any of them
At the very first,
at the very
attempt to
first visit or
Indonesia.
second visit? Because you were mentioning about those food which are
Yeah.
sold on the street, like the
Yeah.
street,
And
with
the
all
weird
the dozen
combinations.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting because I actually had it in Bali. I think everyone who spends some time in Bali, at least for a prolonged time, has it. But I didn't have it in other parts of Indonesia. It's very interesting. In Java, I never had any issues. So I can't really say if it's something of food or what's the exact reason behind it.
Well, that's one of a kind then.
That's one of a kind. So what is your ultimate favorite Indonesian dish? And why is that?
Yeah, I think I mentioned before gudeg, like from
Gudeg.
It's just
Wow.
only by just how unique it is, but also the different flavors you have from jackfruit and from krecek, you call it, I think.
Krecek,
Yeah,
Right?
krecek, krecek.
Oh, yes.
So just a great combination. Something, and especially if I'm in Jogja, because
Yeah.
unfortunately you can't have it anywhere
But
else.
you
even
know
in
what
Indonesia
krecek
on
made
its
of,
own.
right? Made from. You know what krecek is?
From the skin, right? Cow skin.
Yeah, and you
Yes.
like it?
Wow.
I know, we're
I'm
eating skin
amazed
people.
with your knowledge of Indonesian food.
Yeah.
Because not all of the travelers would actually, or tourists would actually want to dig in that deep into the cuisines, even cireng and cimol. I don't even eat it.
Yeah, I mean, try bakmi bangka with some ceker ayam.
Oh, that's lovely. No,
Yeah,
that's lovely.
chicken foot. Legs.
The chicken claws.
Claws, yeah, claws, that's the word.
Yeah, so you can say that Alex is very adventurous.
Yeah, yeah.
But hey, Alex, talking about unique experiences, have you ever tasted any food or Indonesian food, to be specific, with a unique or unusual taste, but then you like it anyway?
Like pate.
So other than the stuff that I mentioned, I think Bali has a very unique cuisine, like the local cuisine of Bali, which unfortunately, nowadays it's harder to find, and most tourists from Western countries they just stick to Western food, smoothie bowls, and pizza. But I think Bali's local one is really interesting, like the way they put herbs and spices into their foods, like the chicken, right? The stuffed chicken, I forget the name. But
Ayam betutu.
satay lilit, I think
Yeah.
that's a type of satay
satay
they have in
lilit,
Bali.
love.
So I think it's some very food that is especially unique in Indonesia.
So we also we are aware about you having the food adventure, not only in Indonesia but also in Southeast Asia. Now, every country has its signature food. Signature food. You said about Indonesia being spicy food, and probably other countries have them as well. But in your opinion, what makes the Southeast Asian food really distinctive from the other cuisines, say in the world, let's say?
Yeah, I think it mainly comes down to the culture, to the street food culture that we have. So if you go to like Western countries, you don't have like open stalls and street food. If you really want to go eat out in Western countries, first of all, it's relatively expensive, and you have to go to proper restaurants. And in Southeast Asia in general, there's a street food culture. So with for little money, you can try a lot of different dishes, small portions. That's something which I think one of the main reasons why Southeast Asian food is so popular worldwide.
Oh, I agree.
All right.
I agree.
So, Alex, now tell us more about your contents, about the traveling. Which countries have you visited, and who are your followers? And you know, how do you sort of like create your content so that it's appealing for your followers?
Yeah, so my target audience is I have a lot of followers from Southeast Asia. I think like Indonesians and Filipinos are actually my top two, and there's a huge large American audience as well, and audience from Europe, from several European countries. So I have a mix of followers, those who are like interested in like traveling to those countries, and also like people from the respective countries who are just like enjoying me making content about their countries, about their foods, and about some experiences. And I've been traveling in Southeast Asia for around 1.5 years, and took a lot of videos, pictures obviously, and last year in October, that's when I started doing more regular reels and videos about sharing my travel experiences.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
interesting. I mean, if you are watching watching our conversation at the moment, and you are an inspiring content creator, that should be one of the things that you need to know about creating contents, because it's not like an overnight thing that you have like
Yeah.
followers and all, and also you have that awareness in the digital public as well. Now, Alex, probably this is the first, the last one from me. From all of the contents you made, which ones have the most comments and the most favorable from your audience?
I mean, most comments and most viral is usually the content which is a little bit of controversial and involves opinions. So it's definitely something with food, because a lot of people have different opinions about food, right? If you your favorite foods, and always people will start fights in the comments,
Whoa.
just controversial opinions in general.
That's what we like about our netizens.
Yeah.
They like to have wars in their comments. Yeah.
All right, now since we have Alex here, let's play a game. Because this is our tradition to wrap up a conversation with a game. Now we'll all play a game called Guess the Food from Southeast Asian countries. Now there will be a picture of a dish on the screen, and we have to guess what it's called and where it's from.
Well, if it's from Indonesia, I might guess. But if it's from, like, for example, Myanmar, I wouldn't know.
Well, that
Or
should
Brunei
be in
Darussalam.
Alex's expertise.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But
You take it away.
Yeah.
yeah. So Alex, we know that the countries in the Mekong civilization or the Mekong area would have the same, almost the same look of the food. And you all
Yeah.
have to be cautious about that.
Okay.
All right.
We'll try our best.
All right.
So again, Alex, to answer the question, just shout out your name as the bell. So I'll be like, Yanni, 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 and then Hans,
Okay.
Hans, Hans. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Alex.
Yeah, you got it? All right, so we're going to start. The answer will be displayed later on the plasma.
All right, so now let's take a look at the first picture. What is it? What is it? Which?
We're ready.
Where's the picture?
Where's the first one?
What?
Oh my God.
What am
Alia,
I?
Alia.
And where?
Alia.
Alia,
Is
what
it-
is that?
Curry with some prata, or yeah? Something
Oh,
like
no. Hans.
that. I cannot see.
Hans. Alex, can you see it?
No, I cannot see.
Yeah, I can see it. I'm not sure though.
This is roti
roti
jala
jala.
and kari kambing. Is that
That's
true?
right, that's right.
Is that correct?
Let's see.
Because it looks like that, sort of like a pancake. No,
Yeah.
it's like a crepes, but it's soft.
You know, pancakes with holes,
yeah,
crepes with holes,
Roti jala, that's right.
and rolled.
Yeah.
Okay, is it the right answer?
Let's reveal the answer.
Roti jala and kari kambing.
Is that right? Roti
Yeah,
jala
from Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Okay,
Done.
let's take a look at the next question.
Let's. What is
Alex,
it?
Alex,
Vietnam,
Alex.
Oh, Alex.
I know that.
Okay.
Alex.
That's That's banh mi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see
like
if
it.
the answer is correct. Bánh mì from Vietnam. Yes,
Yes.
that's actually correct.
Oh, I want banh mi.
You can actually see it from the baguette.
I know, it's very light.
So good.
Okay,
The
let's.
rice flour. All right.
Oh, you're making me hungry. Let's go on to the next one. Let's go. Here we go. Oh,
Alia. I don't want to say
Okay,
the name.
Alia.
the correct name. No.
The correct name. The correct name.
No, I don't want to say the name. It's because it's pretty censored.
No, it's not that one.
The
It's not that
correct
one.
one.
No.
The correct one.
What is it? I
The
don't know.
correct one.
I thought it's quite.
No,
No.
It's not that profanity cake. No.
Is it called?
Okay, so Alex,
Alex,
do you know what is it called?
Yeah, it's kue ape, right?
Yes! Wow!
That's me.
Okay,
Amazing.
let's see the answer. Yes, kue ape.
Kue ape from
like
Indonesia.
Oh my
This
God.
is our elementary
Yes.
school
Food.
food.
Snack.
Yeah,
The
sold by
snack.
sold by the
Street
sellers.
vendors.
Yeah, street
Yeah.
vendors. I mean, I
Yes.
thought the name was different, not kue ape.
No.
I was educated in a different school, so yeah. All right, now let's take a look at next question.
Oh,
I don't know what it's called
No.
precisely.
This is another one.
this is not from Indonesia, right? No.
Kind of satay, no?
It
No,
is.
it's a
It look.
It's chicken claw.
chicken. Yeah.
Yeah, chicken claw.
Satay checker, no?
Satay chicken.
I don't know the name
Not
precisely.
from here though, right?
That certainly is not satay lilits.
No,
Not satay
no.
ayam, not satay marangi.
No.
Satay checker ayam.
Well, I'm guessing it might be from the Philippines or Myanmar.
Oh.
I'm guessing, just a wild guess.
Wow.
Just a wild guess.
Any guess from you,
It's from the
Alex?
Philippines, but I don't know.
Can you want to guess, Alex?
Yeah, it's from I think it's from the Philippines, but I'm not sure what's the name, what's it called.
Okay.
Okay.
Let all see the answer.
That's
So what is the answer for this one?
It is.
We give up.
The
Adidas from the Philippines.
you got it right. It's from the Philippines.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And I don't know that the name is Adidas.
Yeah.
It's like shoes.
There must be something with the name.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's take a look at the last question.
Okay.
Or the last picture. This is my favorite.
The answer is already there.
Answer's there already.
Batagor from Indonesia.
I love that.
All right, so Batagor concluded our games for today. Alex, thank you so much
you.
for being here. Where you are at the moment? Where are you?
I'm back in Germany at my family.
Are you
okay.
missing some Indonesian food over there?
For sure. All the food I mentioned.
Guess what? Guess what?
All
The three
the
of us will eat gudeg after this.
Yeah, we'll do it for you. So, Alex, thank you so much.
Thank
For the
you for
chit-chat.
sharing.
And also thank you for joining us from the Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Our
Next
pleasure.
time you
Yeah.
come to Indonesia, you have to come to our studio.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Would love
Yeah.
to.
All right, that's actually a promise.
Yeah.
We will collect that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting hungry. What are we gonna order for snacks?
Yeah.
Probably.
Martabak.
Are we gonna
Cheese
cook
and
it or going to make a
Oh,
snack?
we
make
are gonna
something?
make
Yeah.
something. Actually, not we,
Never.
but Hans will make
course.
something for us. So, See the Stories will continue after the break. Hans will cook for us. Don't go anywhere.
We're gonna eat.